Have you ever looked up at a storm-filled sky, watched the lightning flash, and felt a sense of ancient power? For centuries, indigenous cultures across North America have told stories of a creature that embodies this very power, the Thunderbird. But what is this magnificent being? Is it merely a myth, a giant bird of legend? Or could it be something more, something not of this world? The tales are as vast and varied as the lands they come from. From the Pacific Northwest to the Great Plains, the Thunderbird is described as a colossal bird, so large its wingspan can block out the sun. Its arrival is heralded by the clap of thunder, which is said to be the sound of its mighty wings beating against the air. The lightning that flashes from its eyes or beak is its weapon, used to hunt its prey, often supernatural serpents or whales. These stories aren't just simple folklore. They are deeply woven into the spiritual fabric of many tribes. The Thunderbird is often seen as a powerful spirit, a sacred ancestor, a protector of humankind. It's a sky person, a being from another realm, a powerful messenger from the heavens. But what if that other realm isn't just a spiritual plane? What if it's outer space? This is where the ancient astronaut theory swoops in. This theory suggests that many of our oldest myths and legends are actually misinterpreted accounts of encounters with extraterrestrial beings. Could the Thunderbird be one of these? Imagine ancient people, with no concept of advanced technology, witnessing a strange craft descending from the clouds. A craft that hums and roars like thunder, that flashes with brilliant lights, and that moves with incredible speed and power. How would they describe such a thing? They wouldn't have words like spaceship or plasma beam. They would use the vocabulary available to them, comparing it to the most powerful thing they knew in the sky, a giant bird. The sound of engines would become the beating of wings. The landing gear or protruding instruments could be seen as massive talons. The bright lights or energy discharges? Lightning flashing from its eyes. Think about it. Many UFO sightings today describe silent, massive, triangular, or V-shaped craft that move with impossible agility. If you saw one of these dark shapes blotting out the stars, accompanied by flashes of light and a low, rumbling hum, wouldn't giant Thunderbird be a fitting description? The parallels are fascinating. Reports from both ancient legends and modern ufology speak of beings that come from the sky, possess incredible power, and often interact with humanity in profound ways. The wings of fire and lightning, described in the myths, are particularly compelling. This isn't just a poetic flourish. It's a recurring detail. Some accounts even describe the Thunderbird leaving trails of fire in its wake or being wreathed in a glowing aura. This sounds less like a biological creature and more like a machine or a high-energy phenomenon. Could these be descriptions of a craft's propulsion system, or perhaps the effect of its energy field interacting with our atmosphere? The lines between ancient myth and modern science fiction begin to blur. But the alien interpretation isn't the only one that transcends simple mythology. There's another, equally powerful lens through which we can view the Thunderbird, as an angelic being. In many spiritual and religious traditions, angels are messengers of the divine, beings of light and power who travel between heaven and earth. They are often depicted with wings, symbolizing their celestial origin and their ability to traverse the skies. Consider the role of the Thunderbird in many legends. It's not just a monster. It's often a figure of immense spiritual significance. It can be a bringer of rain and life, a protector who fights off dark forces, or a guide who delivers sacred knowledge to humanity. These roles are strikingly similar to those of angels in various belief systems. They are intermediaries, powerful forces for good who act on behalf of a higher power to aid and protect mortals. The thunder and lightning associated with the Thunderbird can also be seen in this light. In many holy texts, the appearance of a divine being or the voice of God is accompanied by thunder and lightning. It's a symbol of divine power and judgment, a sign that something of immense importance is happening. The Thunderbird, arriving in a storm of its own making, could be interpreted as a manifestation of this divine power, an angelic force making its presence known in the most dramatic way possible. So, are we talking about different beings, or just different names for the same phenomenon? A visitor from another planet, with technology far beyond our own, could easily be perceived as an angelic being. Arthur C. Clarke famously said, "Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic." We could add that it might also be indistinguishable from the divine. A craft that can manipulate weather, project light, and move in ways that defy our understanding of physics would certainly appear miraculous, even divine, to anyone, ancient or modern. The sky people of legend could be extraterrestrials, and their Thunderbird vehicles could be the source of these myths. Equally, these sky people could be celestial beings from a higher spiritual dimension, with the Thunderbird being their chosen form or vessel to interact with our world. This leaves us in a fascinating space of mystery. The Thunderbird is not a creature to be easily dismissed or categorized. It exists in the rich tapestry of human experience, where myth, spirituality, and the unexplained converge. It challenges our neat little boxes of understanding. It could be a powerful metaphor for the forces of nature. It could be a distorted memory of a real, but now extinct, giant bird. Or it could be a clue, a piece of a much larger puzzle. It could be evidence that our ancestors were in contact with beings far beyond their comprehension, whether they came from the stars or from a higher plane of existence. The Thunderbird represents a profound and enduring connection between humanity and the sky. It reminds us that there are things in this universe that are vast, powerful, and mysterious. Perhaps the true nature of the Thunderbird isn't something we are meant to define with certainty. Maybe its power lies in its ambiguity. It forces us to ask questions, to look beyond the obvious, and to consider possibilities that stretch the limits of our imagination. Alien or angelic, extraterrestrial craft, or divine messenger? The answer might be one, both, or something else entirely. The enduring legacy of the Thunderbird is a testament to the human need to make sense of the awesome power of the cosmos and our place within it. It's a story written in the lightning, a song sung on the thunder, and it invites us, even today, to look up at the storm clouds and wonder. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the heart of the storm. What do you think the Thunderbird is? Let me know your theories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this exploration of ancient mysteries, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Until next time, keep looking up.